story of the Brollach is, our last name is Brollach A. It's the Irish translation of Bradley. Brollach A, obviously it's a long word, but the Brollach just sounded great. It's paying homage to my father. Me and him conceptualized this business over a whiskey one evening. And now that he's passed on, I just thought it's a shame that he's never got to see this. He'll never know that this is paying homage to him. It's something that, that's the saddest part, really. Tiago's the easiest person in the world to work with. He can take some basic direction and idea and turn it into something that's, revered by panelists all across the world that study design, that basically see the best designs in the world year on year and have picked this as the number one for them.
We are perfectionists in literally everything we do. The goal is to be as perfect as possible in every single aspect of every single product. Whether it's the whiskey itself, the liquid, how that is actually crafted, how it's made, it's to be aged and matured to a perfect level until it's released. And that also applies to the actual experience around it, through the boxes, through the accessories. It's all about all the senses being kind of merged together and to create a truly unique moment.
So this whiskey, the Brollach, was distilled on the day I left working for my father. I learned all my craftsmen, all my trade from 14 to 19. The day I left, this whiskey was distilled, and then I had 21 years of being away from working under my father to go and learn my own life as a man. And that's essentially what this is.
The design is based on two different premises to pay tribute to Jay and to his father. Ancient techniques and the different metalworking and woodworking, and to pay tribute to that type of craftsmanship, that type of techniques and materials that they used throughout their careers, throughout their lives.
The raw oak that we're using, this Nordic oak, the brushed steel, everything's kind of raw, and homage to him. It's double distilled, means father and son.
It's not just about making a whiskey that is a great Irish whiskey, it's about ultimately his tribute and his homage to his father as well. For the Brollach, we have created a bespoke class called the Fin, based on research that we've done to achieve what is the perfect whiskey class. The way that we are doing this technique is to actually elevate the tasting experience itself. It's something that has never been seen or done before.
When we were designing the glasses, obviously we one stemmed, one stemless. The stem does encourage you to kind of hold it and give it cheers, and it was chosen for that reason, for the Brollach. My father was a lover of whiskey, but he loved whiskey that you could drink. He wasn't a collector of whiskey. If whiskey got into his home, he was opening it. Even if it was an expensive collectible, he was opening it up that evening, let everybody taste it. He would never believe in whiskey being kept on a shelf and not being drunk. He would want it to be enjoyed, memories, stories to be told, and people to cheers. And obviously for me, knowing that there's all these out there, 661 of these out there, ideally most of them being open and cheers, each and every time that's happening, it's a toast to my father. So.